Hi Geminis, so this is going to be a general reading on what's incoming, okay? What is incoming for you guys, my Geminis? You could be a Gemini Sun, Rising, and or Venus, placements. Take what resonates, leave out what doesn't, and of course there's no gender in tarot. And feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be placed. Okay? So let's get into it. So I got a couple messages, yeah, and I just literally started looking at something right across me that is the colors of like purple, lavender, mauve, mauve, however you want to pronounce it. So I don't know if for some of you, you might be wanting to light up a purple candle, or it could be a darker purple, it could be a lighter candle. I actually wanted to light one up while doing this reading, but I realized pretty quickly that I didn't have the lighter to, well, I do, but it no longer works. I would need to get a new one, so yeah. So for some of you, that could be significant, okay? Yeah, so take what resonates, leave out what doesn't, because that could be significant to some, in some extent, to some way. Okay, so yeah. So what is incoming for my Gemini babies? It says, today I feel optimistic. Today I will see the beauty and goodness in the hearts of every person I interact with. Now also, I actually should have done this before I even started the video. So for some of you, you may want to take a deep breath, okay? Okay, and as I'm saying that, I got intrigued to a tea box that I have, and I believe it has to do with sleep time, relaxation. So I don't know if the color purple might be something of symbol for you, or it could symbolize something. I also do know, I was looking earlier, I know that purple, I actually haven't used this purple candle that I've been wanting to use, but I felt called to get it, and I do feel like I need to work on my third eye more. So for some of you, maybe you're connecting to, you know, your divine energy, divine spiritual guides, your spiritual team, okay? Or purple could just be a color that you're resonating with, okay? Or even opening your third eye, which is kind of like a higher knowing, okay? Today I am excited. Today is going to be the best day ever. Okay, so these are just like little affirmations card. It says today, but whenever you watch this reading, it could be that day. They just say today. So what I'm getting as I'm looking at today, I feel optimistic. Now, interesting message. For some of you, you could be in this energy where you are optimistic about every person you meet, okay? Or that could have been an energy that you were in. But I also am getting something that I feel like is kind of gonna be a message for someone out there that has to do with boundaries. Sorry, I had to take a drink of my electrolyte water or electrolyte drink. So maybe even hydrating could be significant. I feel like for some of you, yeah, you are seeing the goodness in the hearts of people, but I also feel like you're setting boundaries and not seeing, what's how I would put it, not being like with rose-colored glasses, seeing things for how they are as well, okay? because sometimes as an empath, this may resonate for some of you who are very empathic, very in tune. Sometimes seeing the good to a certain degree, to a certain point, can be great, but to a certain point as well, it's not the greatest, because there are people that you kind of have to look at how they are, not what if or the potential. So that could resonate for somebody. And I just noticed that card is kind of giving me like a lavender tinge. I feel like it's more so, to me, and on the camera, it's kind of showing up as more of like a beige color, but yeah. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like if you felt like money, abundance, is lacking, I'm getting it's not going to anymore. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. There might be something here that's going to be offered to you. It could be a job. It could be money of some sort, some kind of abundance, something tangible because it's Pentacles. Something that could also help you with your material world, or something that could materialize, okay? And I feel like, I'm going to stop saying, I don't know why. Some of you guys may want to work on that, or that could just be like super random. Okay? Yeah. Working on something that's going to give you abundance. It could be an offer of some sort. It could be coming from an earth sign, a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. It doesn't have to be. And then we have the Judgment card here. And we have the... well, I guess I'll show it. The Judgment card. And we have the 3 of Swords. So for some of you, I'm getting like... there could also be somebody getting judgment, facing judgment. Or someone is in this energy where they're feeling wounded, maybe in the matters of the heart, but they're being judged, okay? This could be by others, okay? Maybe it could be people around them, but I could also I'm getting like things coming to their attention, whether it's people pointing it out or the universe itself doing so. Yeah. For some of you, take it as a resonance, but maybe this people or this person, okay, take it how it resonates, could be more than one person. They may have expected you to stay stuck, but you're not. Something about being tied down, but you're not. Yeah, King of Pentacles reversed. This could have been somebody. Whether it is a man, a woman, gender doesn't matter. Remember, we all embody different energies for different circumstances at different times, different experiences. I feel like this could be somebody who, King of Pentacles reversed, that's an energy of like wanting to always have power, wanting to always have the first and only say, not being generous, maybe even also coming off like, I want money, and the money that I have is for me, so very selfish. I get for some of you, this doesn't even have to be a partner. It could literally be a family friend. It could be a platonic dynamic. It doesn't have to just be a romantic partner or somebody that you were romantically involved with, okay, Geminis? Yeah, that could be why this person is facing judgment, because they acted like a King of Pentacles reverse. They could have even lacked money, but acted like they didn't, because even reverse, look at how that King of Pentacles appears pretty posed and very well put together. So they could come off like physical wise not as bad as they actually were. Yeah, but you're going to be getting attention. See how I just mentioned, it's interesting how I mentioned attention when I was mentioning the judgment, how this person could be having things being brought to their attention, whether by people or like, you know, the universe, you know, spiritual guides, however you want to see it, by their angels, guides, however you see fit. I feel like you're getting attention, but the attention, I don't know why, I just feel like the truck outside that was making like a noise, it's like the sound of when they're backing up. I'm pretty sure my mic picked it up. When they're like getting, what do you call it? Like when they're getting loaded up in the truck, when they're loading stuff, when they're like delivering. I don't know why the sound of the truck backing up could be significant for some of you guys. Okay, 1111. With the Six of Wands, I'm getting like you're going to be up in a pedestal. But I'm getting you're up in a pedestal in a non-conceited, non-egotistic way. It's your time to shine. I get for some of you too, and take this as it resonates because I'm getting this download separately. It may not be for all of you guys, okay, or place it how it resonates. I'm getting for some of you, you're either going to start seeing certain people in a very different manner where you may kind of choose to distance yourself, or you're just not going to be around the same kind of people. I don't know why I'm hearing the word irrelevant, so you may start to find even certain people that were in this kind of energy that are that King of Pentacles energy in reverse, where everything is about the power, the money, the appearances, being stingy. Because upright, the King of Pentacles is very posed, looks very good, but it's not about looks and it's not about materialism. You know, that's somebody that just has their own. In the reverse, it's very chaotic and very much opposite of that. So for some of you, maybe even the way you see material things, or the way that you look at material things, yeah, like the way you see material things or materialism might be very different, okay? Because don't get me wrong, there's, I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but for some of you, you know, material things is not bad, but you may be around people that have like very outdated thinking when it comes to material things, material abundance, okay? Because remember, I say material abundance because people think of abundance as just like material things, but it goes beyond that. The Knight of Swords. So, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so you could be getting here a message of some sort. Now, I know summer is already about to finish, but the month of June, next June, could also be significant. I'm getting there's like a change here. Wow, 1414. I'm getting for some of you, you need to believe in the energy of, and I felt that very strongly. Before I even said you need to believe in like miracles happening, I got the energy of like, you know how sometimes we're so used to a routine or an outcome or a situation or an experience that we don't really see how something could become a thing, or we don't see how an opportunity could land. I don't know why for some of you, you may get a feeling of like, no, it can happen. Because I got that very strongly right now. That was kind of beautiful how I felt that. I even feel like I'm saying it like that was very beautiful, like all still. But I do feel like for some of you, this may like out of nowhere, okay? And the Knight of Swords is quick energy. This could even be coming from somebody that is meant to give you this message, okay? I know it's a Knight of Swords, okay? So maybe an air sign. I'll give you guys, you know, maybe that could be of significance. I don't really like to mention the signs because it's not really so much. Anybody could embody any kind of energy, right? There's no gender in tarot, but, you know, for little extra details. But yeah, this could just be somebody that is coming in to give you a message that changes the fortune of something. I do feel like this fortune has to do with you being in the spotlight. The High Priestess. For some of you, it could even be that what's in the spotlight is your High Priestess energy, which is kind of interesting because notice how earlier I was talking about you know, the energy of like attention. You know, when I was mentioning the Judgment, I said something to this King of Pentacles, something's being brought to their attention. But what I'm getting here is like, you're shining. And that's interesting because I was just listening to a song that says, the sun don't shine without you. So, through all the space and time, your love is mine. So I'm gonna link a song down below because for some of you that may have a significance. But yeah, there's something. I'm also hearing like the word euphoric. So you guys could be coming off with this energy that's very like a High Priestess. Can pinpoint, but very intriguing. I feel like no matter how low-key a High Priestess can be, there are going to be people that are going to be very allured, even by like 1 to 2 little minor things that a High Priestess shows. Or like the smallest things will, I feel like, get the attention out there of a High Priestess. So for some of you, it could even be that if you're a reader, you do tarot, you do spiritual work, okay, you do some coaching, you're meant to be in this energy where people don't know a lot about you, but you're in high regards. Okay, you're very beautiful. I'm also getting like your aesthetics could be significant and very random. This may not be for all of you, but earlier I was listening to some kind of a throwback playlist. Well, not playlist, but like music that I used to listen to. And it gave me like a very aesthetic vibe. You know how like certain music has its beauty, it has its aesthetics. It was kind of like music that you would kind of hear like at a high fashion store. So I don't know, for some of you, it's not just your physique, your beauty, your essence, it's also your energy. So for a lot of you, you're put in high regards. If you're not in high regards, which I do feel like you are already, you're going to start to be. Also, the letter J could be significant. But yeah, you're definitely in this energy of like, you could be giving off the energy of like Catch Me If You Can, energetic wise. You just give off this very beautiful energy. I also don't know why I'm being intrigued to like the way the High Priestess has its arm, or like this paper right here on like this part of their arm. So for some of you guys, that could very much be significant. Something about that gesture, that posture could be very significant, okay? Let me see. I'm feeling guided to get these 2 cards. I'm going to split them in half because it's a big deck of cards. Okay. June. Did I not mention the month of June? Confirmation. 2020 could also be significant. June 2020 could have been significant, but that was I was looking at the time on the record time. Yeah, June could very much be significant, and there's angel wings here. So I don't know if, like, you know, when people talk about like being in the spotlight, you know, being a star energy or having like that star quality, which, by the way, like, this feels like a disclaimer / PSA, but what I mean by star, I don't mean the typical meaning that everybody knows that we all got programmed to believe is like star quality is like in, you know, out there being famous. Star quality could just be you being in like your most divine energy, whether that's tuning into like your gifts, balancing out your divine feminine or divine masculine, just very your divine energy. And that may have a different definition to all of you, but there's something here about like very like getting like angel, divine, star, you know, high priestess energy. All of those are actual, like, it's not just the aesthetics in the word, it's also like what it actually is. It's very beautiful. It's very potent energy. If you know, you know. Yeah, June could be very significant. What I was trying to say before I just really started talking for like a minute or two, just chit-chatting. You know when people say, when they think of like star quality and being, you know, well known, or being like, you know, being highly thought of, you know how people say fly high? So for some of you, you could be flying high, meaning like you're gonna get into this energy where there's something about like in high regards. You're gonna be seen in like a different light. And I feel like a lot of you that are going to resonate for this reading, you are already, but you're going to even more. Firecracker, excitement. Yeah. Firecrackers also make me think of like, let's put it like this. You know how the 6 of Wands, the person's up like on a horse? When you think of events during the holidays, or even just, well, I mean, let's put it or I mean for any kind of little events, right? There's always like a show, there's flowers, or there's, you know, arts and crafts that people created, and there's like fireworks. So there's something about excitement. You're going to be celebrated. For some of you, I just feel like you may also be coming into this energy of like celebratory energy. Yeah, mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So for some of you, if this isn't like somebody you were romantically involved with, for some of you could already be involved with this person. I'm hearing a minute. So for some of you guys, yeah, my intuition's telling me like for some of you guys, like it's been a minute since you've been involved with this person. But what I'm getting here is right here where it says someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. You could have somebody around you that just doesn't want to change. King of Pentacles, you know, earth energy in a lower vibrational way. It could be somebody that's a bit stuck, unwilling to change. Literally just repeated what those cards just said, that card just said. So for some of you, whether this is somebody that you were involved with or not, I just feel like it could be somebody here that, I'm sorry guys, I don't know why I feel like for some of you guys might be like, fix your cards. I'm sorry, I got a little bit of OCD as I'm saying that. You may have somebody that, whether it's not a romantic partner, that is unwilling to change, okay? Or maybe they're just stuck in materialism, or they look at material in a very opposite manner. Yeah, goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. I'm getting both. Okay, I'm getting that strongly intuitively. You guys are, oh, look, and another thing that has to do with abundance, star energy, what people think as like abundance. And I was just talking a lot about materialism and having a different perspective when it comes to what material is, you know, that pentacle, tangible things. And it's a goldfish. Gold is very much seen as, I mean, it is expensive. It costs a pretty penny. So I feel like you're getting increase in material wealth and in spiritual growth. I feel like you're getting attention. You're also going to be growing spiritually. And remember how I was talking about the color purple, and I was talking about how a lavender or like purple candle could be of significance. And it's interesting because as I'm saying that again, some tea that I have, it's like a box of tea bags. It has to do with de-stressing and detoxing, and it's purple. The box is purple. So I feel like something about your third eye could definitely be significant. And I just noticed this has a bit of purple here. So you could definitely be opening up your third eye, seeing things for how it is. And it could have to do with a certain specific person, whether romantic or not, or this could even be people around you that are facing judgment for being stingy with money, or making you believe or see certain things when it came to money that actually doesn't resonate with you. I'm also wanting to say the High Priestess is a very abundant energy, but abundant in a way where it's not ego-based. It's not surface level. The High Priestess, out of many cards in tarot, is probably one of the most in tune, divine, non-egotistical card energy ever. Yeah, it says cracked cup, dissatisfaction with life. You could have been dissatisfied with life. You could have had people around you that had like a cracked cup, right? And it's giving me like, I mean, metaphorically speaking, you know, we do a lot of metaphoric examples here when we read tarot, or us readers, or at least I do, but I know a lot of readers, great readers do, and I love that. You know, the cup represents water. Water is emotion. It's the element of emotions. So for some of you guys, I'm getting with the cracked cup, you could even be around people that there is no increase. Yes, confirmation. It's like they don't have any increase in their cup. There's no increase in the emotions. The cup is stale. The cup is stale. I mean, just think of how that would be. It's just not going to be good after a while, right? Water needs to flow. Meaning you need to flow with emotions. Easier said than done, but the water needs to flow, right? I feel like these could be people that are dissatisfied because the emotion, you know, the emotional spirit, like this, you know, the spiritual growth, it doesn't grow. You can only have spiritual growth, which is within. It's not just the aesthetics, it's not just the candles and, you know, the pretty crystals. It's beyond that. You have to have things flowing in order for you have to flow with things. And again, easier said than done, in order for you to have that spiritual and emotional growth and even material increase in material wealth. So this could be people that don't have increase in material, spiritual, and emotionally. Okay, August could have been significant. I feel like for those of you who are going to resonate with August, in some way, this could be this August. The June, I'm getting it's next June, which I know is still kind of far away, but kind of closer than we we think. It's kind of crazy to think that we're already past halfway through the year. Okay, so August could have been significant. Okay, I believe, I mean, I know August, we had the Mercury retrograde, but I believe in August we had the, what was it, the full moon in, oh, I literally forgot. It just passed. That is all bad. I actually did a money candle for it. But there was a significant moon towards the end of August. So for some of you, that could have been significant when it comes to money. This could even be your confirmation that if you did a candle in the recent full moon in August, this could be your confirmation in increase, in growth, in whatever it is that you set your intention out to, whether it be spiritually, emotionally, and money. For some of you, you could even set the intention for all three, but there could have been more of a specific one you set intention for. Yeah, chair empty. Someone is leaving your life. For some of you, this could be you leaving a chair empty, or this could even be people leaving your life. Leaving your life where you get to live and amp up your life. You know, and this seems harsh. I don't know why I feel the need to channel this, but there are people who, they're not terrible, okay? Maybe they were not the worst person. Maybe they do have a sense of love for us, but they were not exactly the highest good for us. I feel like for some of you, you could even be coming into that energy where it's like, I know you love me, or I know there's a sense of love, but there are certain things that need to leave. So for some of you, you definitely could be leaving some things behind. Let me get one more of these tea leaves. October could be significant. And it's interesting because just yesterday, I was thinking about how this fall, I randomly said it, how fall could be significant. I actually seen 555 and there was like a skeleton. It was like 555 on a license plate, and they had like, you know, when you think of like skeleton, it makes me think like, I'm Hispanic, so like Dia de los Muertos, okay? So for some of you, there could even be an ancestor that you're honoring, that's honoring you, okay? You honor them, they honor you, or that you just feel very connected to, okay? But, you know, with the skeleton, you know, it's represents like, you know, a sense of death, right? But like it gives me death to rebirth, because 555 with the image of like a skeleton, it's giving me death to rebirth. So you could even be having a new sense of reborn energy, a new sense of self, things changing. In October is a month that I feel like starts to kind of feel like fall, starts to kind of, the weather starts to change. Of course, I believe actual fall starts in mid-September, but October could be very significant, okay? The energy of change. Do we leave it there? I'm getting guided to leave it there, so I'm going to leave it there. Geminis, I hope you guys, I want to ask again, do I leave it there? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you guys got some kind of clarity and or guidance. This is a beautiful reading. I feel like I just pull and pull and pull, but yeah, I'm being guided to leave there. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys got some clarity and or guidance, and yeah, bye Geminis.